Yep. I told you so. Yo, I tell you what, man. I've been sitting back for the past couple weeks. I've been called everything. Yes, man. Oh, he gets paid by 2K. Uncle Demi, you sold out on the community. Listen, man. Y'all listen. I'm not gonna say everybody. But we know. I seen other creators making videos. You know what I'm saying? And now we have so much information's out, and now I see everybody. Oh, Unc, man, you was right, bro. Like, dang, wow, they really did listen. They really listened. Like, come on, man. Like, and listen, man, I'm not the type of person to say I told you so, but when you get millions of people, man, on your back, sometimes you just got to say, you know what? I told you so. And that's what I'm going to leave it at. I'm gonna leave it at that, all right? But there's a lot of news I want to get in. As you see right here, we have Pro Play. This right here is the Pro Play scissor reel that you have in the background. And I want to talk about that, and then that's it. Like, I'm just going to talk about the Pro Play, the animations, that type of deal. And, of course, I'm going to give you inside scoop because that's what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all the inside scoop. But then also on top of that, I will turn around and give you some more information on the animations, the dribbling, that type of deal. And then tomorrow I'll go into defense because I really want to talk about defense. There's a lot of stuff that was not spoken on, but I want to talk about, okay? So let's just get into Pro Play. So finally, I had to beat around the bush for so long. I wasn't able to come out and just tell you what it was because obviously I cannot speak on it until the releases. But now you can see. I want y'all to hear this very, very carefully. 150 animations just on dribbling alone. Let me say that again. 150 new dribble animations alone. We're not talking about layup. We're not talking about shooting. We're talking about 150 dribble animations alone. And I'm telling you that ISO players are going to absolutely love it. And I tweeted about this and I said, listen, man, a lot of you ISO players is going to take skill this year because of where the defense is. So understand, if you was an ISO player in 2K23, a lot of y'all might need to go ahead, tell your stretch to go ahead and make a peer inside and get ready to practice holding a circle and setting them big body screens. Because if you were Trae Young made, if you was Russell Westbrook made, if you was left-right made, then you're probably going to want to go ahead and get a lock. But the beautiful thing about with the Pro Play is that with all these new animations, true ISO players and dribblers are going to be they should be very unique. Now, I can't see Steezo, Lamont Statistics all having the same, dribble style, right? I'm pretty sure all of them going to have their own styles because they're going to have a different type of build. And with that, they're going to want to have a different type of flow to their SIGs. And this is what they're finally going to be able to have it. And again, it's realism, okay? We all saw, to me, one of the big parts of that Pro Play scissor reel was the Kevin Durant portion of it. And the reason being is because as you see right here, you're going to see both the real game and the 2K game on the left and the right. As you can see, the SIGs definitely mimic each other. Now, again, and Mike Wang spoke about this, how beforehand they were using mocap. Now, if you don't know mocap is where you see those individuals in the black with all the little balls on them. And not necessarily it's always going to be the actual NBA player. So like last year, yes, Devin Booker was in a mocap and all his SIGs were unique. But you can't get all those NBA players and be able to have all their SIGs, right? But with this Pro Play technology, what they're able to do is get live gameplay and then actually get these animations and SIGs and put them in the game. That's crazy. So that's Jordan Poole's real jump shot right there. Like, that's Jordan Poole's real jump shot. A lot of people ain't talking about the celebrations. You saw how Jordan Poole put his hands out and was licking his tongue out, right? The timeout you see right there. Like, you're getting real animations, And we're not talking about just animations of dribbling SIGs and all that. We're talking passing animations, okay? We're talking about going out of bounds, celebrations, bounce passes. Like, all these are going to be attached to an individual. That dunk right there, we all remember that dunk that was done in the playoffs, right? It's insane, man. I know I'm getting crazy with it, but even the celebration right there, these are celebrations that you get off real live gameplay, and then it's turned into the game. So again, very, very, very beautiful how this is put together with Pro Play. And what it does is, again, like I was saying earlier, is translate to dribbling being, to me, I think the most, well, I want to say that. I mean, like the dunks, signatures are crazy. New dunks, all right? Tons of dunks, tons of dribbles, tons of passing. But the dribbling is going to be really refreshing because you're going to have so many different sigs. I can see, just like how I'm in the builder for hours in the beginning, I can see creators and dribblers just being in their main screen on the animations and just looking. And you're like, wow, this look dope. Wow, I never knew blase blah. Like, you see the cross or behind the back or whatever. I can just see individuals really just in there for hours trying to figure out what it is. 150 of them, man. So again, like, I think that that's something that's always being overlooked, is that for once you go from like 37, right? Like 37 type animations, I think that Mike said, to now 150 is game breaking, okay? Game breaking. Still continuing on my I Told You So tour. Let's talk about the adrenaline boost. Now, I couldn't speak on the adrenaline boost, but I knew the adrenaline boost was going to be insane. Now, just by holding R2 and sigging up you're not going to lose an adrenaline boost. So that's going to be really dope. The big way to lose adrenaline boost now is if you get bumped, right? So getting bumped. And again, I was talking about my tweets about being bumpy, right? Because now you literally, if you know somebody's left, right, and you see him go to the right, you know, he coming to the left, and you just play the left and he gets bumped, he gets penalized insanely, all right? You get penalized insanely for getting bumped, okay? So that is now going to help the lockdowns a lot, because beforehand, you know, like, it felt like you just wasn't bumpy enough, or guards wasn't being penalized for running into you. So now you'll be able to have an opportunity as a lockdown to get bumpy and be able to stop those type of sigs. But then on the switch side of it, a guard now is able to dribble more freely and not have to worry about necessarily losing the adrenaline boost so easily, unless they are getting bumped or going to the paint and getting bumped or having that type of interaction, is what's going to really cause you to lose your adrenaline boost every single time. And I think a lot of people is going to like that. So again, I just want to say, I told you so. I think that's going to be a big one too. So let's just put that out there. And that's really all I'm going to talk about today. I didn't want to get too in-depth and long-winded with it. I just wanted to try to recap just this little tidbit. And then, of course, I'm going to go crazy the next couple days on breaking down what we just got. And of course, there's going to be more news to come, and I will break those down too. But if you're loving these type of videos and information I'm giving, go ahead and check out these videos I have right here. But other than that, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with another banger, man. You know, when I say back to another banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.